Nick, 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 Nick. Nickelodeon. Nick, 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 Nick. Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon All Stars, a game that spits directly in the face of Sakurai and his no fourth party character rules by having a game entirely made up of nothing but fourth party characters. I actually wanted to talk about this game for a while, but I just never really got around to it, but I felt inspired, especially after those recent announcements that we had of CatDog and April O'Neil. This game just gets better and better every time I see announcements for it. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It looks like it's going to have a lot of great nostalgia in there for fans of Nickelodeon, like myself. I'm a 90s kid. I grew up on Nickelodeon. I watched Nicktoons from the very beginning. Nickelodeon started with 3 Nicktoons: Doug, Rugrats, and Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy and Rugrats were my 2 favorites. Doug, not so much. Not a big Doug fan, though the beats are pretty fantastic.
I need more allowance. I need more allowance.
But man, damn, there's just so much nostalgia in this game. Hell, they're giving me nostalgia for cartoons that Nickelodeon didn't even have back in the day. I'm getting the Ninja Turtles in this game. The Ninja Turtles, okay? I love Ninja Turtles. It was one of my favorite shows when I was little. And you mean to tell me that I get the Ninja Turtles in a Smash Brothers game? That is absolutely fantastic. Okay, Nickelodeon has been amazing with the Ninja Turtles franchise, at least in terms with older fans. Like, they don't leave the old content out of things, and that's what I love. Prime example, the Ninja Turtles in this new game. They use the old designs, which is awesome, because there ain't nothing wrong with the oldies. They're taking the same approach with Shredder's Revenge, which I'm extremely excited for. But yeah, Nickelodeon really hasn't left any fans behind when it comes to the Ninja Turtles. We're getting that in this game, which is fantastic. And really, they're generally taking that same approach with this game overall. The entire roster just oozes with Nickelodeon history. Whether it be from the 90s or the 2000s or whatever, there's a lot of it here. The fact that they're giving us Oblina from All Real Monsters absolutely blows my mind. I wasn't expecting All Real Monsters to get anything, but they are, and I'm shocked and happy. I mean, it's no Ickis or Grumble, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. The Wild Thornberrys getting representation, and they picked the best character. Come on, you can't not have Nigel. He is the greatest character in the Wild Thornberrys, hands down.
Did Nigel Thornberry, Call of the Seal. What do you think?
Are you sure?
It's failed 12 times in a row, but what are the odds it'll fail again?
Invader Zim, another favorite of mine. Not that much of a shock, honestly. Zim's been really popular, even though the show was like only around for, 2 seasons, maybe 3. You can't deny the fact that Invader Zim is one of the most popular Nickelodeon cartoons and still has a big fan base today, so there was no way that Zim wasn't getting in there. Helga Pataki getting in to represent Hey Arnold, not a shocker. They're not going to put Arnold in there. The guy beat the shit out of himself so he wouldn't have to get in a fight. So she's a good choice. But man, there's just so many franchises in there already. It's great. And you know what the other good thing is? See, this game gives me an excuse to talk about cartoons, something else that I really enjoy. I try to keep my channel relatively focused on only video games, though I would love to talk about other things, movies and comics and all that stuff, but maybe that's for the future, I don't really know. But this gives me an excuse to talk about cartoons that I've loved for years. So this is great for me, personally. But I'm not really here to talk about speculation as much because I'm a little late to speculation on this game, and to be honest with you, most of the speculation for this game is kind of dead. I definitely think that the Nickelodeon All Stars crew kind of pulled the trigger a little too quick on some things here because it didn't leave much to the imagination. Well, we got the box art that had the characters blacked out, but it took people like, 0.5 seconds to figure out who all the characters were. So we know who's on the box. Okay, we know Ren and Stimpy's getting in, Aang and Korra are getting in. We know that these characters are getting in that haven't been announced yet. So there's that. And if you didn't know, well, now you know. So now I think there's 3 slots or something, maybe 2, that we don't know who they are at all. And I think one of them leaked anyway. I think it's Garfield. That's what I hear anyway. Damn, I hope Garfield gets into this game. I love Garfield. Me and him got a lot in common. We both love lasagna and we both fucking hate Mondays. So he is like my spirit animal. The thing I really want to talk about the most with this video is DLC. This game has incredible DLC potential. Insane DLC potential. Allegedly, the roster is going to round out at 22 characters, at least that's what they say. So as far as we know, we're only getting these 22 on the base roster, and that is it. The devs did say something along the line of, if this game is successful, then they would love to do DLC. I'm pretty sure this game is going to be successful. Smash community is hooked into this game pretty deep. I mean, you got Papagenos over here speculating about Nickelodeon characters, so obviously the Smash community is embracing this game. I can see it selling quite well. So I think DLC is definitely going to happen. And with the few slots that we have left that we don't know about, there's a lot of franchises that aren't in this game, as far as we know, that definitely should be in this game or have the insane potential to get into this game. And I'm just going to wish list some franchises and characters that I want to see if we do in fact get DLC. And I'm starting on my wish list strong with Rocco's Modern Life. There's no way that we're not going to get something for Rocco. If we don't get him in the base roster, something's going to get in for DLC, okay? Has to be. Rocco is a goddamn classic. Whether we get Rocco himself, or Heifer, or Filbert, I'm good with any of those choices, though my personal one, Mr. Bighead. I'm going to 150% be an Ed Bighead main, no doubt. Though the real dream is if they give me either Ed and Bev together, or Filbert and Heifer dressed as Mr. Bighead. That would be the best case scenario, in my opinion. Hold on, wait a minute, stop. I take it back. The best case scenario is if they give me the Widow Hutchinson. Angry Beavers. I needs to get me some Angry Beavers in this game. I need Daggett, preferably as either Double O Beaver or Muscular Beaver, or just give me Norb and Daggett together, that's fine. Either way, Angry Beavers, gots to get him in there. Besides, they're gonna have Richard Horvitz anyway with Zim, who did the voice of Daggett, who's also Alpha in Power Rangers. So they're already going to have the voice actor, at least I assume they would if they're actually going to have the voice actors do this. Maybe they'll just use voice clips from the shows, but anyway. I know we already have 3 SpongeBob characters, but you gotta give me Eugene Krabs. I need him. I need him. He's my favorite SpongeBob character. I gotta give Mr. Krabs.
I took the boots! They're here! Under the floorboard! Please, make it stop! It's a squeaking of the hideous boots!
Hopefully we'll get other characters from franchises that are already in the game if we get DLC. Again, the aforementioned Ickis and Grumble from All Real Monsters would be very nice, especially because they are my favorite characters, so that's who I would like to see. And I'm also wondering, how far are we going to go beyond Nicktoons? Are we going to get Nickelodeon shows generally? I know Kablam was kind of a cartoon, but it had all different things. There was stop motion, claymation, and all that kind of stuff. Can I see the flesh? Am I going to get him? He's super strong and super naked. That's who I want to see. Are we going to see some live action characters get thrown in here? Am I going to get the chance to whoop someone's ass as Mark Summers? Maybe get a tag team character of Mike O'Malley and Mo? Give me that dream rep in Olmec from Legends of the Hidden Temple. Man, can you imagine if they put Olmec in there with alternate colors to represent each team from Legends of the Hidden Temple? Orange iguanas all day, baby. They could definitely dig through Are You Afraid of the Dark to find some phenomenal characters. The Ghastly Grinner, the little computer virus guy. You really want to scare the shit out of the kids. The fucking zombie guy from the pool from Dead Man's Float. But if you really want to get me excited, give me Dr. Venk.
And I am not a nutbag.
My other question is, do we have a chance of seeing shows get represented that had syndication on Nickelodeon that Nickelodeon doesn't necessarily own, but maybe they would get the rights to those characters as guests? Could we actually see Goku get into a Smash game? Dragon Ball Z was on Nickelodeon for a little bit. Seems a little unfair though, doesn't it? Putting Goku against SpongeBob? You can't hurt SpongeBob. He just absorbs it.
He's absorbing it like some kind of evil sponge!
You know what's really wild? I have 2 chances to see Jack Black get into this game. Either as Poe or as Nacho Libre. That's just crazy to think about. My other question, are we going to get any Nick Jr. stuff, huh? There's a lot of potential there. Okay, you got Blue. Okay, you can whoop someone's ass as Little Bear. Maybe Franklin. Imagine being able to fight in the world of Richard Scary. You know what's really scary? Getting the boot from Lowly Worm. Speaking of boots, you gonna give me Boots the monkey? Huh? I mean, they'd probably be lame and give us Dora, but who the hell wants her? People want Boots. Or Swiper. or they could really hit me with the throwbacks and give me someone from Eureka's Castle or David the Gnome. I will take either one of them, but if you're making me pick one, I'm picking Eureka's Castle. Before I end this video, I'm just going to say it, because I know I'm going to hear about it somewhere in the comments. I know there's a big, giant movement for Hugh Neutron from Jimmy Neutron, and that's fine. I'm down with that, because honestly, I didn't like Jimmy Neutron that much. Generally, I didn't like the show. And Hugh was really the only good character on the show. I guess Carl was alright, but whatever. I don't really like Jimmy Neutron that much. But what characters do you want to see get in? What franchises do you want to see get a spot in Nickelodeon All-Stars? Why don't you let me know down in the comments below. If you really like this video, give it a like. That really helps out the channel. If you really like this video, feel free to subscribe. I put out gaming videos every couple of weeks. Fortunately, I'm a busy guy. YouTube isn't my job. It's really a hobby, so I can't make videos as much as I want. But who knows, maybe that'll change in the future. Hopefully my channel grows, and maybe over time I can dedicate more time to this, which is what I'd really like to do anyway. Don't forget to hit that little bell, so that way you will know when I upload. If you're excited for Nickelodeon All-Stars and you want to talk to people about it, you're hype, well, feel free to join my Discord chat. I'll have a link down in the description below. We talk about all kinds of stuff in there, not just video games. Everybody's into all sorts of fun stuff. We talk about movies, comics, tabletop games, you name it. Nickelodeon All-Stars has come up quite a few times. We're all very excited. So yeah, please, feel free to jump on in. I'd love to have you. I'd love to see the Discord grow with more people, more conversations. And finally, at the end of all my videos, I always like to thank all my subscribers, everybody who's watching. Thank you so much. My channel has seen a surprising amount of growth in the past few months, and I couldn't be more surprised and couldn't be more grateful. Thank you so much, everybody who's subscribed. I really hope that I can put out content that you'll enjoy. Please feel free to let me know down in the comments what you like, what you want to see. If you want to see certain types of content, you want to see me talk about certain types of games, please feel free. I read all the comments, and I am always open to suggestions. But either way, thank you guys so much. Again, I can't thank you enough. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. So be safe out there. Have a good one. Bye-bye.